So the Pinterest market is changing. The Pinterest audience is changing. And we know that, and I know that because I looked at my analytics recently and found that the largest age bracket for my content is 18 to 24. And that wasn't like that before. I target Gen X. Pinterest used to be a place for middle-aged moms in the Midwest to come to, but it's skewing younger. Okay, let's quickly just prove. Every time I tell you guys something, I like to show you an example that I'm talking about, so I'm just not just pulling it out of thin air. So let's look behind my personal behind my page, and if you have Pinterest for business, which you should, you go in the section called analytics, and you scroll down, you see this topic called audience insights. That's where I learned that the audience for Pinterest is skewing younger than it was in the past. I've been on this platform for a long time, like since its beginning, and it's always just be tailored towards like middle-aged mothers, I think, in the Midwest, or younger maybe. So now it's really young. So here's my proof of that. Excuse me. So here's in Pinterest Audience Insight. It tells you about your traffic and the people in your audience, what they like. And since I have a parenting site, so naturally it makes sense that children's fashion is big. And I don't know what's going on with wedding, but anyway, baby clothing, children clothing, beauty quotes, women fashion. So that's because my target is parents from children, so anyway, so when I get down there and I looked at age distribution, it's 18 to 24. It's 37.3% of the audience. And then next to that is like the young millennials, which is 25 to 34. And then older millennials, 35 to 44. And then it gets to the market that I really target, which is Gen X, which is around here somewhere. And my target is right here, but I'm missing my target. And you know why I'm missing a target? Pinterest is very female-centric, obviously. But the reason I miss my target is because, let's scroll back up here. You see, this is my audience. This tool allows you to compare all Pinterest users. Let's compare all Pinterest users. All Pinterest users also skewing to big on young. So there you go. There you have it. And this tool also, and you see what's big in Pinterest is still home decor, DIY, education, entertainment. But you compare mine to Pinterest. Pinterest is purple, mine's blue, and it's mine's still younger than Pinterest, but still Pinterest is still 31%. It's still mainly young people, and they're coming for see, the biggest thing is women's fashion and beauty. So fashion and beauty and young people are really big on Pinterest. And it's like I have more family anyway. So there you go. And so and to prove it further, so that tells you the audience is skewing younger. And then when I look at actual Pinterest, when I typed in trends, all of the trends that it's young fashion. They're not showing me any other kind of trends, but fashion trends. And you can see from here, like the folks who are it's Britney Spears, a little bit older, but it's really like younger than. It's very pretty, stylish aesthetic, but see the little mini skirt, see this little bare stuff and the bit midriff and things like that right here. That's really, really, really quite young. That's not what the middle of America modern mom of 5 is wearing, and that's the platform was a little while ago. That was the platform. It's no longer that platform. So, yeah. Anyway, that's just a little peek behind the scenes. And again, it's still kind of easy to click off. Like if you click here, it should just take you straight to that site. Yeah, it's doing all this other stuff. You click in, and rather than going straight to the site, you click it. It doesn't take me to Hello Fashion. It shows me where to shop. So they're trying to pimp out this clothes, and the people who paid to have their stuff here seems, Pinterest is tailored towards audiences, ad buyers. So these people paid to be here when someone clicks this picture. So if I want to go to here, how do I get there? I have to go to Hello Fashion blog. Yeah, I have to click onto the side. And this blogger here is not promoting those products in here. So if you say a few products, these products here that show up, the outerwear, is not in her blog. These are people who paid to be attached to other people's links. So anyway, more like this. This is all very, very useful. Anyway. The lesson that we extrapolate from this shift in business model and the shift in demo is that you have to realize now that you have to be creative in the way that you actual demo market. And also, if you are interested in this younger demographic, then you realize that they consume information differently, and they are okay and cool with staying on one platform for a long period of time, or just going on a platform, getting what they want and leaving, versus using that platform as a means of clicking through and finding out more information, which we're used to. So we just have to adjust, because I think what happens is frustration that everything has changed. You have to realize that the various different platforms are going to shift and change, and they're going to make some adjustments, and they're going to shift their business model, and you just have to go with the flow and shift accordingly, and just be prepared to move. It's a hard lesson. Don't dwell too much or wallow too much in your frustration over the changes, because if you are in it for the long haul, you have to realize that the various different platforms are going to shift and change, and they're going to make some adjustments, and they're going to shift their business model, and you just have to go with the flow and shift accordingly, and just be prepared to move. It's a hard lesson. You might not want to hear that, because it's kind of like, I just want it to be like it was before. But as we know from all the other platforms that change their order, change their priorities, change the different tools and functions, that it's their platform. We are on it. And I've said this before in various different videos in relations to various different platforms, is that, the person who just adjusts quickly, pivots, and moves forward is the one that's going to win. And let me know what you think, J Squad. And another thing too, I wanted to say that since I've started pivoting and focusing this platform on Pinterest marketing this summer, I've been right a lot. A lot of the things there are other Pinterest marketers, other people in this space are now telling you that's what you need to be doing in October, November. They've done it, and they're doing it, and people are like frustrated, and more people are flocking to their platform saying, hey, what do we do? And what they're telling you to do is something that I told you to do in the summertime. So it's nice to be validated by my fellow Pinterest marketers, but also I would like to invite you guys to stick with this channel. You're on this journey so far. Tell your friends if they're looking for information, insights on Pinterest, that they should be checking me out. So I invite you to like this video if you like it, subscribe to my channel, and hit a notification bell, and let's just continue on this journey with me. I appreciate you.
The sun, I gotta rise eventually. Couldn't ever be my sunrise. Just a setting.
Take care. Cue my music. Which one of these days, I'm going to put down one of these days who that artist is, but maybe not. I don't want someone to steal my music. It's my music. Boom, boom.